Welcome back, Candle Boys. Today we're checking out the newest episode of Dandadan, episode 6. How'd you feel?
Hey man, this was gas. In my opinion, it was gas.
It was definitely a different type of episode. You know what I mean? The exorcism was hilarious. Because first off, they order these exorcist dudes, right? And they pull up like Loki. It's like the middle of the night while they're getting like set up after this man Gigi turned into Evil Eye and blew up the whole living room.
I thought they were gonna actually be fighting him for a while, but they calmed him down right away.
They caught him immediately.
Yeah,
I don't even blame him, bro. The house is jacked up right now. But they see them and they're just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you guys can leave if you're intruding. And I'm like, who else would be here right now at this time of night? But point being is they pull back up and they're like, is this the Ayase residence? They're like, yeah, it is. And they start locking in, bro. But at first, I ain't gonna lie, they was a little goofy. I didn't realize they just had too much aura.
Bro, they're like the Power Rangers we didn't know we needed.
They was clutch. I ain't even gonna lie. Because at first, when they were like trying to set up, like they did like a little warm up, and like homie's guitar string broke. The dude with the drummer set dropped his stick. I was like, oh,
this ain't gonna
this don't look right. But when she was explaining their powers, she was like, yeah, these dudes have like, they pretty much like have such crazy music that it literally can affect spirits. And then she was like, oh, they have powers? He was like, no, they don't even have powers. I was like, oh, so they must be cold. And as soon as they started singing, I was just sitting there like, hey, they like that.
Bro, I'm
like, how much did she pay to get these dudes here? They should be on a world tour right now.
Bro, I know.
They low key nice. I ain't even going.
They probably did it for free.
Bro, that was the best part of the episode. Bro, they move it. Like, so it was going so crazy, right? The nearby cemetery, all the spirits out of there pulled up.
Bro, they had a whole concert with spirits, bro.
It was hard. I'm like, I don't know what else to tell you, man.
Hayashi or something. I don't
know.
I don't know how to say it.
And you know who ruined it? This man Gigi.
The normal, man. The normal.
Bro, Gigi just kind of pissing me off because he really has that like usual main character energy. You know what I mean? This is how most main characters do, where they be like, don't worry, I can fix him. Bro, shut your... I'm sick of him, man.
He said, like, don't worry, boys, I can fix her.
Bro,
I don't want to be saved, brother.
Out here making people, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's
off themselves.
His backstory is insane. The way he just watched the first dude die and then he starts getting excited. He's all jumping and dancing around his side. I was like, oh. No,
this is like 1,000 years of this, and you gonna talk about, well, I promised to play with him. Play with a serial killer?
He a demon.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Gigi's naiveness, it's a little annoying, but like I said, I knew he was gonna have to do something because I feel like almost everybody besides Momo has like some sort of like devil either in them or that gave them powers, right? So I knew he was gonna have to do something about the evil eye, so I guess this makes more sense. He just have to learn how to control it the same way OKARUN kind of can control the Turbo Granny powers. So it's cool. We're gonna see him lock in and really start to awaken his potential because apparently, at least the way the grandma been making it seem, he might have the highest potential out of all of them.
OKARUN or the other guy?
Gigi.
Oh yeah, Gigi for sure.
She'd be like, bro, his spirituality is off the charts. I'm like, all right, bro. I know he was like the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Y'all making his sound crazy right now.
That makes sense.
So I'm excited to honestly see him like develop his powers and grow. He might be like kind of like their Gojo. Like when things go really bad.
The Fantastic Four. You really think about it.
Hey, I'm following
Anyway.
But for real, man, it was definitely a pretty tough episode. I feel like for a setup episode, it was cold. But then, at the second half of this episode, bro, it got shiesty. What the hell? Because first, Momo's trying to get another job because the house is jacked up. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I need to fix this myself at this point. He was like, I'm motivated because she's sleeping. It's cold as hell in the house because it's busted up. They got like cardboard. You know what I'm saying? Like they living in a homeless shelter.
Like a tape.
Bro, a tape on there. Like, I was like, nah, that looks terrible. And apparently grandma ain't got enough bread to fix it right away. You feel me? So she was like, man, I'm going to get a part-time job. Hook me up. And so her friends were like, oh, don't worry. We know somebody who was talking about a part-time job. We'll get you the position. We'll recommend you. You know what I mean? And as soon as that happens, bro, they start plotting. The plot that they came up with was the most devious shit I ever seen, bro. They immediately walk up to OKARUN like, hey, man, what you doing?
You got to follow us.
Yeah, your girl ain't going to be with you today. So you coming with us. We going on a date. I was like, are y'all really backstabbing homegirl as soon as she got a job?
For real.
That's crazy.
That is foul.
Mind you, they end up dragging this dude, like legit dragging, because he's like, I am not going. Y'all trying to get me caught up.
They put him in the bus.
Bro, he kept trying to stand up.
Yeah, he tried to sneak off.
Have a seat. It was crazy, man. And so they ended up pulling up on the spot. They wanted to go grab food at with him. And mind you, they got like one arm with one girl, the other girl got the other arm. It looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It looks crazy in the streets. And homegirls were working at the T spot, and it's a maid cafe.
Master.
Brother. And at first, honestly, I thought they did it on purpose. I was like, this is mad shite.
I thought it was on purpose too.
No, they did do it on purpose. I thought it was like on some like, we think he's attractive type of, but I think it's actually just to.
I think it was for that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, dang, bro, this is messed up. Like, oh, this ain't even funny, bro.
They just wanted to show the job, I guess. Exactly. Which is wild.
No, but they wanted to put her in that situation, though. Because it's a maid cafe where you know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, master, how can I help you?
Yeah. That's insane, brother. Nasty word.
Y'all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, these are high schools, bro. Relax. But it was cool, man. It was pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie. This was a very enjoyable episode. Where does Gigi go to school, though?
He does not go to school.
What is this man doing?
This man was hyped watching them go to school the whole time.
How old is Gigi? I'm confused as hell right now.
I don't know.
Homie just waving him off. Like, I forgot. They probably explained it to us last season.
No idea.
But
someone gonna tell
us. That was interesting. Exactly. But aside from that, honestly, it's a pretty good episode. I gotta give this episode, I'll say, like, it's a solid 8. Actually, no, it's a 9. They was singing.
The Rock, no, I'm giving it a 10 for the way they was singing, bro.
Look at how we just climbed.
Yeah.
It was fire. Bro, I need that song on the soundtrack, bro. When I'm in the gym, in that bit.
I was bobbing my head, though.
Yeah, it was doing what they had to do. It was tough as hell. But y'all let us know what y'all thought of this episode of Don. If y'all enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all. Peace.